Welcome to this audio summary of The Obstacle is the Way by Ryan Holiday, a modern guide to turning life's trials into triumphs, inspired by the ancient philosophy of Stoicism. In this powerful book, Ryan Holiday explains how the problems we face are not roadblocks, they are the path forward. Using stories from history and Stoic wisdom, he shows us how to transform adversity into advantage. Over the next 15 minutes, we'll walk through 7 key lessons from the book, real, actionable ideas that can help you face challenges with clarity, resilience, and purpose. Let's begin. The first step to overcoming any obstacle is perception. It's not what happens that matters, it's how you see it. Holiday explains that most people react emotionally to setbacks. But the Stoics taught that if we can control our perception, we can stay calm and focused, no matter what comes. Take the example of John D. Rockefeller. During the Panic of 1857, while others panicked, he stayed calm, observed, and learned. That composed mindset set the foundation for his future empire. The key takeaway: detach. Step back. Don't make the situation worse with panic or assumptions. See it objectively. That's how you find your way forward. Once you see clearly, the next step is action, not just any action, but right, deliberate action. Ryan Holiday emphasizes persistence, creativity, and flexibility. We often believe we need the perfect conditions to act, but that's a myth. Start with what you have, where you are. He shares the story of Thomas Edison. When his lab burned down, instead of despairing, Edison saw the fire as a chance to start fresh. He simply said, "Thank God all our mistakes were burned up." Within weeks, he was rebuilding. The message? Act with courage. You don't need brilliance, just boldness and effort. Start. Move forward. Iterate. The third discipline is will, the internal power to endure, to stay strong no matter the outcome. Life can be unfair. Illness, loss, failure, some things are out of your control. But how you respond is entirely up to you. Holiday highlights the story of Abraham Lincoln, who faced depression, political defeats, and personal tragedy, yet never gave up. His quiet endurance helped him lead America through its darkest hour. The Stoic view: love everything that happens. Not passively, but with strength. You train your will by embracing hardship, not avoiding it. Obstacles aren't just to be endured, they're your greatest teachers. Every failure holds a lesson. Every obstacle is a test, an opportunity to grow tougher, wiser, better. Holiday uses the example of Ulysses S. Grant. Early in his career, Grant was forced to resign from the army. Years later, during the Civil War, that same resilience and learning from failure helped him become one of America's greatest generals. Instead of asking, "Why me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" The challenge isn't in the obstacle. The challenge is in how we respond. That's where growth happens. One of the most profound Stoic ideas in the book is amor fati, the love of fate. This isn't just acceptance. It's the ability to say, "Yes, I want this to happen. I welcome this obstacle because I know it will make me better." Holiday explains that great individuals don't just survive adversity, they lean into it. They don't curse the wind, they learn how to sail into it. Think of Nietzsche, who said, "What does not kill me, makes me stronger." This mindset flips every hardship into fuel. So whatever happens, respond with, "Good." Because now you get to grow. Persistence is power. Holiday reminds us that most people quit too early. The Stoics didn't believe in overnight success, they believed in steady, daily effort. The story of Demosthenes, the Greek orator, illustrates this. Born with a speech impediment, mocked by others, he trained relentlessly, even practicing speeches with pebbles in his mouth. Over time, he became one of the greatest speakers in history. Obstacles are not reasons to stop. They're reasons to continue. Be like water, if a rock blocks the path, water flows around it. Slowly, it even wears the rock down. Keep going. Finally, the core message of the book: the obstacle is the way. We often wish away problems, hoping for ease, comfort, or shortcuts. But it's exactly the hard moments that shape us. Holiday weaves together all 3 disciplines, perception, action, and will, to show that adversity isn't in the way of success. It is the way. Think of every great person in history, From Marcus Aurelius to Amelia Earhart to Nelson Mandela. They didn't succeed in spite of obstacles. They succeeded through them. Your greatest growth is hidden inside your greatest challenge. The obstacle is the way is more than a philosophy, it's a roadmap for real life. When faced with difficulties, remember, see it clearly. Act decisively. Endure bravely. Whatever you're facing, don't run from it. Walk toward it. Because the obstacle is the way. Thanks for listening. If you found this helpful, consider reading the full book, and start turning your own trials into triumphs. Until next time, stay strong. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to subscribe to our channel, Lifeitation. Hit the bell icon so you never miss a daily dose of insight and inspiration. Thanks for listening, and remember, the obstacle is the way.